Yeah. My boy, Young Bleed in here. C-Logan here. And you know the Colonel, Young Bleed.
I'm going to go ahead and introduce you to Young Bleed. Young Bleed, this is Bill Collector. He's also an artist, too. And he also does battle rap. You can just go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yeah, I was just saying, like as a fan, like, you feel me? Like, it's an honor to be, you know what I'm saying, talking to you.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that love, homie. Same here, 100.
Now, I'm from out Pennsylvania, like Philly area. I'm from Norristown, but it's like, you know, close to Philly and all that.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? And it's like nah, my fault. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Nah, all I was saying was I'd been out there off of Broad Street one time, man. I know old school guy, the guy that found Regina King. I don't know if you know T Light from out there, but he was one of the in-house producers at Philly International years ago. My manager is an old school guy that ran Philly International for 20 years under Gamble and Huff, man. So yeah, I know what you're talking about when you're talking Philly.
Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about because his nephew now would be running things. His name's Jimmy DeSaint. And he just ran the Philly Hip Hop Awards. He just ran the Philly Hip Hop Awards. And I just won the Philly Best Battle Rapper 2015.
Oh, okay, that's beautiful, man. Yeah, I like to check you out. Yeah, I still dig the battles. I watched that what that is was coming on with Loaded Lux and them. I can't call it, but Smack. Yeah,
I'm all over that too. I'm on there. I'm on all of them. So
okay.
We got link up.
Yeah, I want to check you out. When we get off the line, let mine give you my number, man, and hit me, man, so you can give me the links for that. I want to check that out.
My question, though, like as an artist that you know that done been all over, you done seen it all, done it all for real. I just want to know, like coming from my area, you feel me, with all the animosity that they got going toward my area, you know, the Meek Mill situation and all that. Like, how is somebody, you know, in my position? I already got my little buzz, you feel me? I already got my grind going. Ain't nothing slow down and stop. But you know, same time, I gotta keep dealing with that ridicule just from being from that area. So it's like, how can an artist like deal with the hate and the ridicule? Like, how can I work past that? Like, what should I do to work past all that?
Okay, I'm gonna put you up on some more Philly game. I just spoke with one of your OGs from out there. I'm trying to get him to do a record with me right now. But Black Thought out of the Roots, man. We done connected on Twitter, so you know, they positive vibe and different things like that. I mean, that he's a guy that I would say coming out your area to look up to obviously escape the poverty and different situations that's like that and still relevant to this day when you're talking the roots. So, yeah, you know, like I always say, keep God first, man. We all in the jungle, you know, it ain't where you're from, it's where, you know what I mean, it's where you at mentally and how you come at people, man. So it ain't what you know here again, it's who you know. So it's just connecting with things outside of those sections and areas, whatever poverty-stricken area, you know what I mean? I was always told you water and dirt, you're going to become dirt, you hear me? So you just got to find the same kind of way. I come from one of the raunchiest places, but I had to find my way around. See the light in that path, man, and he God calling. So you got the element. If you winning and stuff like that, you're blessed, man. So you just got to stay out of harm's way. You know what come with that battle, and you know you a frontline soldier. When you go back to before Smack was taking it on the stage with Nix and E&J, you know where that could lead when they get too deep on the battle note. So the thing is, you know what I mean, be careful at what you're doing and stay focused, man. And you know what I mean, relate to where you're coming from, but try to stretch out and go a little farther, man, so you can, you know what I mean, keep a safe knit inner circle as well as your outer circle, man. So the whole thing is just staying out of, you know, we always say this, if you stay out the way, you ain't got to get out the way, you hear me? Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Most definitely,
Bleed, I got a question. Don't mean to cut you up, guys, off, but I got a question about, like, for type of the battle rappers. Would you say that they are already, like, you know, with battle rappers that's trying to cross over to mainstream?
Yeah.
Would you say that the battle rap, being a battle rap is what really hurting them? Or, like, on a character level, looking at their characteristics, do you think that can kind of harm them because of what they do, with the battle rap?
Yeah, I'll give you two perfect examples. Let me give you two perfect examples. Remember, years ago on 106 in Park, my guy's a good friend of mine, and you may know him, man. He out the Hamptons out of there by the name of Luck Kennedy. He battled on the Chinese guy in that when he won with who that was, the Rough Riders, and he wrapped himself right into a deal with those guys. But we got yet to hear an album on him, because it's like 50 Cent was telling the game, the battle and all that other stuff is cool, but you got to get in song mode. I tell guys, I'm not a no 16 bar and I'll rap you thing. I'm trying to make hits like Snoop and them say every day. So when you get
them dudes can't even rap on beats, and it's like being from the area that I'm from. That's what I do. I make music before I battle rap, so it's like I rap circles around these dudes. You dig what I'm saying? And it's like
right on.
I get a lot of hate for that, and it's like they try to block me out of the game with that. Like they really try to like you should once you really sit down and watch my situation and really catch up on my situation, you will see like they really try to block me out of the game. Same time, they ridicule my style, but same time they steal bits and pieces of it. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
And they steal bits and pieces of it, and they build the artists that they try to build their dream artists. But it's like a lot of these dudes is crafted off of my style. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
And they trying to really push me out of the way just to eliminate me, but they can't because I work too hard. Like every time they turn around, I'm in their face again. You feel me? So it's like,
look, it's like being an angel with wings, and that's just what a freestyle is. When God hits you divinely, and you don't know what you're finna say next, and it take over, and you triumphant in those battles. That's a spiritual battle. But what you have to do is brush the dust off your shoulders and get the ankles off your ankles. You know what I mean? And allow yourself to remain free. Just like Martin Luther King would say, I refuse to let a man bring me down to his level. You see what I'm saying? And like I was mentioning earlier in the interview, man, the thing is this. Any promotion is good promotion. So if somebody talking about you, then that's free promotion, word of mouth. You see what I'm saying? Let them talk. Haters gonna talk. But you don't have to stoop to their level and become a hater. So you give them some more to talk about. That's all. Keep going. That's fuel for your fire. So that's the whole thing. But you got to take it in a positive way. Battle rapping, just like gang banging, could be positive. You see what I'm saying? It ain't what you do, it's how you do it. So the thing is, if you could deal with that, some guys can't play the dozens. You see what I'm saying? Some people you can't joke with at all. But if it's good nature, just like a tennis game or a boxing match, we could hug at the end. It ain't personal, it's business. You see what I'm saying? And anytime it's beyond the business and it's personal, and you want to kill somebody want to kill you, and that take the fun out of hip-hop, and that ain't what it's about. You see what I'm saying?
And that come a dime a dozen in battle rap. I deal with that like 3-4 times a day.
Yes, sir.
I'm supposed to die at every one of my events, for real, for real. Every one of these battles, since I've been home, I came home last May. Was it May? Nah, it was, when I come home last year, July, I think. I can't even remember anymore. It was August. It seemed like yesterday still. I came home like August, and I did it's like 20 battles now. 20 battles since I've been home. You dig what I'm saying? Right. I was supposed to die at each and every one of them events. You feel me? Somebody was supposed to assassinate me. It's always that one dude. You know what I'm saying? But it don't be happening. A lot of times, man, dudes just be jealous of what's going on, what you got going for yourself, man. And they don't even be jealous. A lot of times, they be fans, man. They be secret lovers, man. They just hate
secret lovers. Yeah, that's slick. I like that. That's just what it is, man. That's a new term for player haters. You hear me? Secret lovers, man.
Yeah, man.
I dig that.
And that's what I've been coming to terms with. That's how I've been dealing with it, for real. I just like what I do for real is I practice my craft and go in and just make fun of them things.
Right, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
But like I say, you said, you took the words out of my mouth. Jealousy is a disease, man. You know what I mean? So it's just like being a new kid in a new school, all the girls like you and all that kind of stuff, and somebody still might want to sneak you in the back of your head, man. So keep your eyes on the prize. Even when you're getting high.
I went through all that. If you don't mind me asking, where you at in the world?
I'm in Michigan, man. Yeah, I've been up here for a few years.
I just left up out of fishing. I was just out Detroit. I just had a battle. In Detroit.
Okay, yeah. Look,
next time I'm out that way, I gotta get up with you, man.
Yeah, most definitely. Like I said, get my number and stay connected to me. Look, it's funny, it's ironic you mentioned that due to the fact that me and Calico is homies through one of his cousins and stuff like that. You know, I love that battle with Calico and Loaded Lux. And they got it both sides. It's more like a young and old battle, but I remember the time where they stopped it, and Calico say, hey, man, this is what I'm saying to you. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. You ain't got nothing to be arguing with these cats and nothing to prove. Like Calico say, put them 10 G's up. Then we could battle. Yeah. Other than that, you know, you might as well say that and put that in a song. You know, I keep battle in my back pocket just to prove that point. It's like being a Bruce Lee living legend. Yeah, I do this, but I'm trying to be Bruce Leroy. I'm trying to stay out the hard way, but if you come over here, it's trouble. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing, man. If it ain't worth your while and it's you more at risk with your livelihood for some, you know, hoopla, man, you know, let that pass. You ain't got nothing to prove. You know what you can do, and God know more important. So, you know, it's about that at the end of the day.
Right, so you would say, like, okay, what you were saying, piggybacking on what you were saying, like, for the battle rappers and music, you were saying something about, you know, instead of them doing 16, they need to bring it down, like, you know, to make hits. So could that be, would they already, like, you know, the way mainstream look at it, like they already got, like, a black eye on them, saying, like, okay, I found out you're a battle rapper, no. It's like a no already. Or it's like with music, we're not going to let you into this world because we already know what we'll be dealing with.
Well, this is the thing with battle rapping. This is the thing between battle rapping and song making. If where we come from, most so, you got a lot of interstate. When you talking Texas and Louisiana, you know, guys are slab riders and throughout other parts in the country. So if I'm taking a 4-8 hour drive, then it's cool. I might tap into some battle rap stuff. You know, I still listen to old school raps, and a lot of those songs was made and really with battle rap content. When you listen to a Big Daddy Kane song, lyrically every time, Rakim every time. So, where they might have kind of started losing it towards the West Coast was the music that Snoop and all those guys was rapping on. Really it's kind of R&B, it's kind of beats, but the music sounds good, and you can take your time and display what you do. So my thing is, you know, a lot of people don't know how to songwrite or get into song mode. I used to get this book that you could find in the music store and in the library, you know, all them series of books called, you know, Guitar for Dummies, Piano for Dummies, where it was a songwriting one. And I've been writing songs since a kid, but just to sharpen my elements, you know, they're going to tell you about Eye of the Tiger, you know what I mean, who wrote it, you know what I mean, for the Rocket movement, some of the greatest songwriters of all time in all genres of music. So I don't listen to just rap, you know what I mean, I listen to 30s blues, Robert Johnson, Jimi Hendrix, Pink Floyd, just to combine and find myself in the midst of all that music. Then I come out with my own thing, combined with they sprinkled on elements. And that's what we supposed to do with it. So it's cool. A battle rap ain't nothing wrong with it. A lot of us come from battle rapping. But when it's time to do an album, then you don't want to hold. That's like having an album and every song consists of the same thing. Or it's the same tempo, it's the same beat. And everything is there. You know, we'll go for that once or twice, but I want to go with the mood of my day, what the morning sound like, what the midday sound like, the evening to the night. So when you're doing a album, it's more like doing a movie. You can't stay stuck on the opening scene. Yeah, you know what I mean? So if you able to do that and make that transition when it's time to sit down and write, I freestyled a few songs and I could do that on a need-be basis. But if I'm trying to get $1 million out the situation to go gold or platinum or what have we, and I'm going to take my time and I'm going to stitch my Frankenstein together versus throwing them out there and putting them on display in hopes of versus